which leads us to a fun little game. It's the latest TikTok trend for those of you who care about such things, blind rankings. So we're going to do a little hockey spin on it, specifically in the Metro Division. Now, there are 8 teams, as we know. We're only going to have you, Mike Rupp, rank 6 of those teams, but you don't know which 2 teams are going to be left off of our little chart here. Okay. So we're going to have it pop up.
So I have to be smart here, so I don't make a fool of myself for the last one.
You don't know. Right. And once you make a pick, it's locked in. So we're going to have a team pop up, and you get to pick where they fall in your little power rankings, blind rankings. And we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right? Everyone know the rules? All right. So here we go. We're going to spin the wheel, I guess, and Carolina Hurricanes.
All right. Oh, Carolina. All right. So I've got it. This is a good start, though. I like having them in the start here. Let's chuck them in at 2. I'll put them, Carolina Hurricanes, in at 2.
Okay.
Did they lose some firepower? Absolutely. Jake Guentzel, Teravainen, that's going to hurt. But they're still a really good, well-oiled machine. They're coached very well. I expect this team, they brought in some talent. It's going to take a little bit of time, but it's still one of the top teams in the Metro. So I'm going to put them at the 2 spot.
Okay, aggressive early. I like it. All right, who's our next team?
Philadelphia Flyers. All right, this is fun for me because this is where it can get interesting because I might put them too high or I might put them too low.
Right.
But I like what this Flyers team looks like. On this list, though, I'm probably going to have to put them at, I'm going to put them at 5.
Ooh.
I'm going to put them at 5.
Wow.
They certainly could have some room for growth in that area. They've got a lot of, the big thing for me is they were pretty one-dimensional last year. They're scoring on the rush. They were great at it, one of the best teams scoring on the rush, but they've got to find other ways to create some offense here. John Tortorella coached team. They defend well. They're getting better and better in defending, but scoring goals, but scoring them the right way without cheating from your defense. They haven't gotten there yet, so I'll put them at 5.
And still a question in goal. A bit of a question is how they're going to address that. So, I don't know. I probably would have put them 4, just saying, but we'll see.
I might be backing myself in a corner here with one of these other ones.
Who do we have
That's the whole point of this game, isn't it? To laugh at Mike when he screws up. All right, what do we got now?
We have the Rangers.
All right, New York Rangers. All right, Rangers I'm going to put at 1. I'm going to put them at 1. This Rangers team, I mean, they won the President's Trophy last year. I don't think it was a fluke. This is a good hockey club. It's going to be a challenge this year. I don't know what it's going to look like. How is this Jacob Trouba situation going to play out? Is he going to be here all year on roster? Is there I don't want to say bad blood. There's not bad blood. They're managing things inside that room. But he's the captain. Like, is that going to be a distraction here? Some of that talk. And then there's Kakko. And then there's a bunch of question marks. But this is a good team. Well built. One of the best built teams, I think, in the National Hockey League. I'll put them at the number 1 spot.
Okay. Interesting. Let's spin the little wheel again and see the Capitals. Where are you going to put them?
This is where it's going to
be. Above or below Philly? That's the question.
So when you talk about this Washington Capitals team, I don't think they're getting talked about enough for what they've done in this offseason, okay? So you go the Pierre-Luc Dubois trade. Now, that could either make or break you. He's got 7 more years left on that deal. It didn't look too good in L.A., but if it goes in the right direction, it could really help them. They got Mangiapane. You start looking around at some of these different players.
Number are you?
I really like Duhaime. I'm going to put him at 3. I'm going to put them at 3. Put them at 3. I think this is a team that's really going to climb and make this division interesting. But even on the back end, you got Chychrun, Matt Roy. That's a lot. I was going on a lot. They did a lot of things, basically, is the gist of this. So I got them at 3 right now.
3?
Well, let's see who. Do you give me this one team? No! That's a team I don't want to see right now. Because now I backed myself into a corner here. Because I think this team, I'm going to put it at 4 because I kind of have to. I'm running out of space here. But this team has the upside. I think, Jamie, they can win this division.
But you have them at 4.
Because it's a dumb game we're playing from TikTok. All right, so I'm going to put them at 4. But you know what? Tom Fitzgerald made them more difficult to play against. I think there's going to be a challenge from Sheldon Keefe. He needs to challenge this group, not just from the new players. New players coming in, they should complement. You can't be hard to play against because we went and signed these guys that are hard to play against. That falls on the players that are on that roster and were last year that are coming back. So the Devils, if they pay attention to those details on an every night basis, they could be a lot higher than this on this list.
Yeah,
I'm going to be here.
You know what they're paying attention to is the fact that this board right here has them 4th on your power rankings list.
I don't know, man.
This silly game.
All right, what do we got now?
All right, hopefully You agree with whoever you have last.
You guys are just proud. Man, I knew you were going to do that.
Oh.
I knew you were going to do that. Well, now I have to put him at 6. Because of the stupid game that we're playing. These producers on this show, I should walk off the set right now. Because you guys walked me into a corner on purpose. I guess I'll put him at 6. But, hey, listen, this team, the Pittsburgh Penguins, this is a huge, huge year. A huge season. Yeah. The Crosby contract is still sitting out there, right? What's going to happen here? Kyle Dubas is doing his best to stir things up to what he can do. They've got a lot of players on this roster, no move clauses, a lot of different things going on. He's trying to shake it up. This is a team, I think, that is much better than they played last year. I don't actually think they'll probably be 6, but because of this game, I have to put them there.
This screenshot is going to circulate the internet in a mean way. You might not want to check social media for a couple days.
Who's on TikTok anyways? I didn't even hear about this game until we came in here today.
Nobody's on TikTok. Who watches TikTok? What is a TikTok?
Oh, there we go. This is Tic Tac.
All right.